Wow. Was that ever good? Holy cow. Good morning. Good afternoon. Morning. Yay. Welcome to Breakfast at Tiffany's. I just had a bite of breakfast. Oh my goodness. This pizza, I just couldn't wait because I just took it out of the dehydrator. It was warming up. It's leftovers. And it was warming up and I wanted to have a bite while it was still warm. Oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. But this is honestly probably the best pizza I've made so far. It just keeps getting better and better. I don't know. So I am your hostess, Tiffany Almazan, for today's episode of Breakfast at Tiffany's. And on the agenda is pizza or fruit for breakfast. So I think you kind of know what my choice is right here. Goal setting for 2018. I want to share with you a nugget that I got from my personal achievement coach on how to do it, if it's beneficial to you. And also, what are you buying today? So, for starters, I gotta talk about hey, hi Jamie. Oh, hi Julie. Oh my gosh, yes, totally yum. I want to talk about, first up, last one is business write-offs. Okay, so here's the thing, because I'm excited about it, and I'm dying to, I told myself I can't go shopping until I get on my computer. I can't do it until I do this video. So, but I'm gonna buy a personal development course, because that's a business write-off, becoming a better person. I'm gonna get back on Amazon. I bought some books yesterday, but I forgot, oh my gosh, they're write-offs, right? So I need to buy some more of those today. I'm also, my raw food world order that I did, do you know that food is a write-off when food is used in your business? So if you host a party at your house, you have people getting together, and you say, hey, you know what? I'm looking for this for my business. Whatever your business is, it's not necessarily specific to the party. It's just because you had people over and in front of a group of people, you're saying, hey, this is what I'm looking for. I need a referral for this, or somebody to do this, or help me with this. Your food's a write-off, right? So all of these videos that I'm doing, even if I don't have people in my house, oh my gosh, you know what? Ingredients for a pizza? It's a write-off. So I'm going shopping again. So where else can we go? What else do I need to buy today to get write-offs? I hear that tax rates are going to go down next year. But again, even if that weren't the case, you're going to have to wait a whole nother year before you can get a write-off, right? So do it today. Oh my gosh, that's totally it, Julie. Thank you for saying that. I'm adding it to my list because I kind of had that in my head, but I forgot about it. So, oh yes, Chicks Mastermind. I'm writing it down right now. Chicks, that is totally cool. Absolutely a write-off. Yeah, and I need to finish my travel plans too. We're gonna do a personal development little getaway up to Vancouver, British Columbia in January, and so I need to get all that stuff, figure out how we're gonna fly. If I need to get a little standby ticket for that or hotel stuff. What else? I'm thinking, I've been talking about this stand that my phone is on right now, this tripod that's falling apart because my phone is so heavy. I think I might go tripod shopping. I really kind of want a tall one. I would love one so that I could have it eye level height and I could just put it up wherever I am while I want to do a video, you know? I think it'd be kind of cool. So I'm going to check that out. I bet you Lake Fries and all that are still open for a while today. So I'm going to go check that out. All of these things are write-offs. I went and got paper from my planner yesterday, all this really cool stuff. Michael's had this 60% off sale on all of their planner stuff. I was like, whoa. Not expecting that, so I bought all kinds of stuff. All of that is a write-off. Get this, if there is a business that has products that you like, okay, so for example, Nerium that I'm involved with, that I rep these amazing products for, right? Let's say you just want to use the products. It is so much more beneficial to become a brand partner in the business because you get such a huge discount on the product that comes in your launch kit. So it's irrelevant to doing the business. You could decide next year that that was a failed business and you're not going to do it. The money you spend now on that kit getting started is a write-off, and it's product. So use all of the products and call all of those products a business write-off because you signed up as a brand partner. Do that with any business that has products that you're looking to use. You know, check out what their kits are to how to get started, what it includes, and sign up to get those write-offs. I think it'd be so cool. A video light for filming, Julie. Oh yeah, oh yes. Good one. Thank you. That's a great idea too. Video light. And they've got those ones even that, those ones. They have those lights that even pop right on your camera, your phone. It's a little ring light too. A selfie light. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that'd be totally cool. Yay. Now the thing is, I keep adding it to my list. I gotta like have money for all this stuff, right? Next year, one of my goals is to pay off bills. So yeah, I don't want to rack up a whole lot more. But isn't that exciting? I just think it's such a cool benefit of being in business for yourself that you get all of these write-offs. It's awesome. So any other ones you guys think of, just please comment those too, and I can check back for them later as well, add to my list. I think it's just really exciting. The more I can come up with today, the better it's going to be. So food, back to my food. So you know about my pizza. This pizza, I will tell you, I actually put avocado on it, but the secret for pizza, this one that made it so good is, well, I've got my homemade marinara sauce. I put mushrooms, baby portobello mushrooms on it, and onions. Okay, I think those are like 2 mandatory ingredients on a dehydrated pizza. And the secret ingredient, I sprinkled oregano on this, the top of the little, it's got a little nacho cheesy flavored sauce on it too. I sprinkled oregano on just as it was going in the dehydrator, and that smell as it was like cooking the whole time was just amazing. The cilantro I threw on at the end, but because it was leftover, when I put it back in, it kind of got wilted and a little bit crunchy even on there, but that, no big deal. And the avocado was a new addition too. That was just for today. Super good on this amazing flax seed cracker crust. Flax seed, not cracker, but flax seed crust with a mix of some other things in it. So that was one thing on the breakfast list. Here's the other one. Check this out. Here's my fruit. Oh, and I'm sorry if I'm not saying hi to you guys. I'm so focused on like getting through what I want to talk about today so I can go shopping, right? No. But hi everyone who's watching. I think Amy and Marcella and Barbara. Hello everyone. So in this book that I shared about yesterday, Raw Energy, I know it's backwards, but I'm adding additional things as I keep reading it every morning. This one had simple little recipe for, she calls it Sean's peanut butter and honey in a cup. She's like, if you're trying to get someone to transition into healthier things, she said a roasted nut butter is okay, even if it's not raw. But I've got raw almond butter. So she just says use almond butter and put some honey in it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, just eat it. I'm like, well, I don't want to just eat it. I want to do more than that, right? So I started thinking. So I chopped up a banana into like quarters and apples. So I thought those would be good in there too. And then I put some cinnamon and some nutmeg on it. And, oh, of course, raisins, because raisins are good on everything. And get this, I also had buckwheat sprouts in the fridge. Oh, I don't have them here with me to show you. I made them for something else, and I already had some for breakfast, days ago, and so the leftovers just been in there, and I'm like, I'll throw some buckwheat groats in there too. Nice and healthy and alive, yummy for you. And then, of course, the almond butter and honey. This is so good. I thought for sure that the pizza would like win out, but this is so good too. I'm actually thinking it needs some color. Look at this. It's really cool. It looks this is a little goopy though, I was thinking of putting mint in it. Mint from the garden, just chop it up and put a little bit of green in there. I thought mint might go really good with it, So it all started because of a simple 2-ingredient thing. I got this awesome breakfast. So Kerwin took a bowl of this to work with him too. And this is yummy as well. So my answer really on what's for breakfast is both, for real. It's just both, because I can, because it's good for you. So there's breakfast for you. We ready to talk about goal setting? Who's got their goals ready for the new year? I will admit mine aren't 100% there yet. I'm working on it. Can I eat honey though, Julie? Yeah, I can. I am not vegan, and so yeah, honey is raw, as long as you get raw honey, and raw unfiltered honey. And it really, I don't even know how some of the ones at the store call themselves raw unfiltered, because they're so pourable and they don't ever get crystallized. I'm like, raw honey is really like this thick stuff, like coming from the honeycomb. So I don't know, but yeah, raw unfiltered honey is good for you in theory. Depends on if you're vegan or not, and where the honey comes from. You know, as long as the bees are taken care of. But who knows? We'll see where that goes one day, because I like dates too. I may start replacing it with dates, but we'll see. So, hi Maggie, how are you? Oh, hi Roseanne. So let's see if did I miss something else? Oh, can I take a picture of the flaxseed deal so we know what to look for in the store? You want to know what flax seeds look like? Or you want to know like a picture of the bag? I don't have a picture of the bag because they come in bulk. I get them from Sprouts, and they're in their bulk section. You can get them from Whole Foods too. And I can run and grab the bag real quick if you want to see. They're kind of messy, but they're just flax seeds. Don't ever get the meal. Don't ever get flaxseed meal, because all it is ground up flax seeds. And you can grind them up in a coffee grinder. You can grind up your own flax seeds. There's no need to ever buy them in a meal. It's just a waste. So hang on real quick. I'll show you. Whoa. All right. Flax seeds come in 2 colors. Colors? 2 flavors maybe? I don't know. The dark ones, the dark brown ones, are kind of like the standard that everybody uses. And I don't know why. I kind of like the golden ones. But every time when a recipe says flax seeds, they always specify if it's golden. Because it's kind of like brown ones are by default. But let's see if I can do this. I'm going to put some on this lid here. I don't know if this is what you really wanted to see, but these are flax seeds. Whoa, let me do it like this. No, you probably need a picture because this isn't coming through very well. I'll take a picture of them if you really want it. Oh, and you want to see the pizza crust. Oh, gotcha. Okay, thanks for clarifying. Here I am running for flax seeds. See what they have a delay with these comments? This is wrong. I actually have one more pizza crust that's in the freezer right now because I pre-cooked them. So all I got to do now is put the toppings, you know, the sauce, the cheese, and the toppings on, and then because the crust probably takes, I don't know, 6 to 10 hours, depending on where you're at and all, how thick the crust is and stuff, to get it kind of cooked enough. So I've got that in the freezer. So yeah, I'll take a picture for you and show you what it looks like. But all you do is dump everything in the food processor. Well, I could post a recipe too, but mostly it's food processor. If you grind the flax seeds, they can go right in right away. They need to go in dry first. If you're soaking them, then they don't ever blend up, you know, so there's a couple different things. But I'll show you the recipe that I use for the flaxseed crust because it's really pretty easy. It's just a couple of veggies and stuff that's in there. It gets blended up and you just smear it out on a dehydrator tray. Technically, you could use a pizza stone and you could put it in your oven. I mean, you're gonna kill it if you cook it too high, but you could cook it at a low temperature and open the door of the oven, like the lowest temperature your oven goes to, and then pop the door open, you know, crack it, warm up your house, and then it'll cook nicely. So there's that option for you too. All right, so goal setting. So I listened to some training by David Bird earlier this week, my personal achievement coach, and he shared about how to set your goals for the year. And I've been totally working on it. I've been writing all my stuff out and everything. So I want to share this with you because it's really kind of neat. And you can get the sheet that he shows. I know it's backwards, but I don't like reversing the camera because then I can't see right. But you got your goal planning sheet here. You got your start date, your end, today's date, your target date, and the date that you actually achieved it, which could be earlier than your target, right? What your goal is, you put here. Okay, so think about your goal is. He says 2 goals max for the year. 1 financial, 1 personal. He says never leave your personal out because you need to be balanced, of course, right? And it needs to be a very specific goal because you can't just say I want to lose weight. That's just not, that's what everybody does right now, these resolutions, but that's not enough. So like he even said, this one really simple one, he gave the example was become a better person by making 1 new friend a week. Very specific. You know you're becoming a better person, how you're doing it, and the timeline that's in there as well, 1 a week that you're doing. So you've got your specific goal in there. Now the section is benefits to be gained or losses to avoid. You want to write basically the pros and cons, right? Write all that list down. And then you've got these two sections here, obstacles and solutions. So what are going to be your challenges from hitting that goal? So making one new friend a week, obstacles are you don't go out anywhere. You don't know anybody. You're not participating in anything. Your car breaks down. You know, what could you do? Well, you could get online if your car breaks down. You could join meetup groups, you know. So this is a really key section because what he was saying was that if you get to an obstacle that does not have a solution, stop. He says because now you can't proceed with your goal because you're setting yourself up for failure because you're going to hit that obstacle and you're not going to be able to solve it, and there went your goal. So you want to set yourself up for success, so you redo your goal. If that obstacle is there and you can't solve it, even as creative as you get, you still can't find a possible solution, then you need to change your goal. I thought that was like really cool. Like, okay. And on the back, I've got some notes that I was taking on here too, but this whole list here, these are for your action steps. Now you can get this sheet, I will insert, you can get this sheet, davidbirdconsulting.com. He's got a planner and a whole set you can get for the whole year if you wanted to use it. I'm actually using the Happy Planner from Michael's because I really like it because it's pretty. Customizable, but I still use the stuff that he trains on and I kind of insert and stuff, you know, so it's really, really kind of neat. So you write your action steps, and every action step has a target date, okay? So like get around new people weekly, right? That's a weekly target date. So now on your weekly planner, you're gonna then schedule out when are you being around new people, how are you doing that? If it's a monthly goal, then you're gonna look into your monthly calendar and figure out where does then that fit. So then throughout the year, you're referring to these action steps to keep you on track for where you need to be. And he says, you need to build according to the plans. He says, so it's not just like having a random to-do list that you need to get through. He says it's like you're building a house. You need to follow the plan. So this is your roadmap of how you're building your house for that goal that you want to achieve. He made a really great point here. He says your circumstances should never define your life or cause you to leave your plan. He says circumstances happen. They're part of life. He says circumstances come up to teach you something. He says, so he just dives into them and says, awesome, what am I learning from this one, you know, and just gets his cup of coffee and sits down and starts thinking, you know, brainstorming through it. He says, but they're there to teach you, of course, right? He says, but if a circumstances comes up, he says you don't change your goal. He says you may need to change how you're getting there, you know, what you're doing to get to that goal, but your goal is still there because life is going to happen to people. You just need to work. Maybe some of these action steps are going to change a little bit. You may need to revise things a bit, what your plan was, but the end result is still there. Your goal is still there. And he says the more senses you use, the more involved you'll be in your goal. So he's got affirmations and visualizations down here. So affirmations to support your goal, because you want to say them out loud, like Napoleon Hill talks about, right? Say them out loud every single day. And then also visualization. So like your dream boards, items that you're going to use and where are you going to use them? You're going to put stuff up around the house. Are you going to have pictures on your phone? Are you going to have reminders pop up? Are you going to have a great vision board done? All these different things. Are you going to collect sand, you know, from a beach where you want to travel to? Are you going to put dollar bills up in places for your financial goals? Are you going to get, like for me, I want to go to France, right? So a little mini Eiffel Tower, you know, what are you going to get that you can actually touch? So the more senses you can use, the better it's going to be for you. So for me, I'll share with you one of my goals is on the personal side, and I'm not quite finished with it. I've got to come up with my affirmations, my visualization, and then the obstacles and solutions. But one for me on the personal side is, and I don't know if I'm kind of cheating, but I have like a 3-part for my one personal goal. It's a 3-parter, but it's really because it's going to be focused in each third of the year. It's more focused on one different thing. It's going to carry throughout, so I don't know. We'll see. Thanks, Julie. But my one goal is that I want to become a raw chef. Okay, now I'm thinking about goals like, I can only pick 2 goals, right? So what am I gonna do to make this like a landmark year? That's my new word. Best year ever was really cool for 2017, but 2018 is a landmark year. I'm like, okay, I love it. I'm gonna look up the word too and see what it really means. But I think it's awesome. So one of it is become a raw chef. And so I'm gonna attend a specific class that is very intensive on it, and you actually get a certification from it. I mean, it's just a piece of paper, right? But I want the whole journey that goes along with it. And it's kind of like the next step in my journey to keep me eating healthy. I need to have a focus. I need to have a challenge for it. Keeps it fun, keeps it interesting. And then I have more stuff to share with you guys, right? So who knows what that's going to turn into. But I was like writing out my list. I need to register for the class. March 4th is my date to register for the class. I have to book my hotel for it as well too. There's, oh gosh, why did I have all this different stuff written down that I'm doing? Oh, I'm gonna write a raw recipe book. That's on my list here too. I've even got the date, August 31st. I'm putting it out there. So there's a goal for you that I'm doing. So I'd love to hear what your goals are. What are you guys doing for next year? If you haven't done them yet, I should back up and say, before you do this sheet here, which is a yearly thing, what is your 5-year plan? What is your 5-year vision statement? What does that day in your life 5 years from now look like? That's where you really want to start. And then these 2, financial and personal goals, are going to be driving you toward that 5-year plan. So yeah, me becoming a raw chef is driving me towards part of my day of my 5-year plan. So start with it. Don't wait till tomorrow. We have time before the parties get going tonight. Get started on it. Do some reflection. Ask yourself what your wins were from the year, what you want to do better. Really just start doing a creative dump. You know, what do you want your life to look like? Don't wait, because tomorrow it's here, and then the day is going to be gone, and then life starts happening again for everybody on the 2nd, and you're going to get lost in the shuffle, and you're going to just do some New Year's resolutions that then are going to be the same ones you've done every single year for 5, 10, however many years. Make it a goal that you're going to achieve. And I'll be keeping you posted on my goals as I go. I'm excited about them. I've never been this excited about setting a new year's goal, right? So I'm really excited for it. Once I put this down, the clarity that I felt, the focus, the excitement, the energy was insane. I'm not even finished with them yet. And I still feel like phenomenal about it. So that's my tip for you guys today. Hopefully this helps you. If you have more questions about it, if I left out a piece or something, or you're curious about what to do about this, I'd love to chat with you more about it, because I'm very passionate about these goals, and really want to help myself be more successful, and help you guys too. Kerwin's already on board with it as well. He's working on his goals for what the new year is going to bring. So it's a very exciting time. January 1st is one of my favorite days of the year. I think it's a very unappreciated day. So many people are hungover and sleeping in, and it's, you know, holidays, they're taking it off. But for me, it's a celebration of new life, of freshness, of fresh starts, new ideas. And aside from my anniversary, it's my favorite day of the year. So make it today a great one. Set yourself up for success. And 2018 is going to be a landmark year. So tomorrow, I will be sharing with you what my honey and I are going to do for breakfast. He doesn't work until later, so we're going to go out and have a little bit of fun, or do something in the morning, I don't know, to see the day, right? And I will be sharing with you what my word of the year is. I got it. Do you got yours? I love these word of the years. You could even do a search online. Just look up word of the year, and you'll see a lot of people talking about it, what they do with them, a lot of words people have used before. My word of 2017 was choices. And I definitely got good at making some choices that worked for me. So it was a successful year with that. And so next year, I got a new word. So I'll share that with you tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. If I'm missing hi to some people that are jumping on, my apologies. Just trying to teach myself to look at the camera a little bit better. So make today a wonderful one. Celebrate. Happy New Year to all of you. I'm so excited for it. Again, thank you for watching this episode of Breakfast at Tiffany's. I am your hostess, Tiffany Almazan, and I am happy to be here with you. I'm going to finish my breakfast, and then I'm going to get back to my goal planning and getting some exercise done for the dog. So before our partying starts tonight. So See you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.